Just a sec.
Oh, hey, love, it's you. Come on in. I'm Stacy, aka Riqochet Rose, and welcome to another Tarot and Oracle video for the month of April 2019. If you're interested in your own private reading, the details of that is underneath the description box. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to see you again. And if you only plan on being here one time, at least hit that like button for me. All right, love, let's get on to your information for April of 2019. Now, before we get started with your tarot reading and oracle messages, I just wanted to share your horoscope from the Cosmopolitan magazine for the month of April 2019. And these horoscopes are by Jake Register. So Aquarius, your April horoscope is trust. You aren't working your ass off for nothing. Planetary activity in your chart's financial sector means more cash is on the way before the month is over. Pay attention to emails, phone calls, and texts on the 10th and 14th. Jupiter is working magic in your networking zone, and there could be important information or compelling offers coming your way. So Aquarius, I pulled 3 cards for you, and the first card is for the first part of April, second card mid part of April, and the last card, of course, the end of April. All right, so for you, the first part of April, I pulled the Knight of Swords in reverse, and this is an energy you'll be in of kind of impatient if you aren't already there already. Maybe too eager to jump on something, and very mentally disorganized about it to put these in order. Like you really are rushing to do something, to work on something. Perhaps this is rushing to say what you think about something. You know, the swords are more about logic and thought, which this is your energy. Okay. You are rushing basically without instructions. The best way I can explain this is it's almost like trying to put together something and you have the instructions, but you're like, I don't have time to look at this. I know what to do. It's common sense. And of course, that's going to leave you in this energy. Okay. And it's not going to get you anywhere because you have to stop. All right. Now, the middle part of the month, I pulled the Knight of Wands in reverse. And again, kind of the same thing. And it's still another knight, rushing, impulsive, reckless with little direction because you are not stopping to slow down and figure out what it is that you should be doing to correct this. The end of April, Aquarius, I pulled the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups is about nostalgia, reconciliation. Perhaps you're thinking about something, perhaps whatever you're trying to rush through, it could be a relationship and you're not really taking care of it. You're just like, whatever, we got this, it's going to be okay. And just ignoring kind of what those ingredients to bring balance into the situation. You know, you're ignoring that. You're not stopping. You're just rushing. And, you know, the advice here is to stop. But it does seem like towards the end of April, things kind of, you know, slow down for you. The cups are all about emotions. You might be in your feelings, thinking about something from the past, but it does seem like that rushing energy does kind of die down for you a little bit. So this oracle deck came from Affirmators, Love and Relationships. It doesn't really have an author, and I got these off of Amazon, and I want to say they're not really marketed as oracle cards. However, they work just like oracle cards. You know, spirit is helping you anyway. But the cards that I pulled for you is Boundaries and Compassion. Boundaries says, I claim my right to set healthy boundaries, and I allow others to do the same. Sometimes personal space is taken, and sometimes it's given. And sometimes, if you're on a subway, is completely disregarded and shamelessly invaded. I guess it depends on the day. All right. So, of course, while you're rushing, Aquarius, let's stop. Okay. I'm here to help save your April. I know it's late because I actually am making this in April, but it is the first today. I don't know what it is on your time, but whatever part of April you are in, I'm trying to help you. All right. So stop what you're doing if you're having this rushing energy. Even if you're rushing too hard to work towards something, it's like, well, what else do you need to do? You know, stop and get out of your head and allow help, you know, allow advice, slow down. All right. But when it comes to boundaries, I kind of feel like if you are in that rushing energy, you may cross a lot of boundaries and upset some people. And that could also shake the foundation of your month. So basically on both sides, respect boundaries of other people and respectfully let them know that they need to respect your boundaries as well. The next card that came out for you is compassion. Okay, you're going to need compassion if you have to tell somebody to get out of your space. Say it in a loving way. I choose compassion over criticism. Walking a mile in other people's shoes reminds me that they might be going through something tougher than I think. Like their shoes are too tight, or they're the kind of shoes that are too casual to be dressy and too dressy to be casual. Basically, I have no idea what they're dealing with privately, so I'll cut them some slack and be thankful for the shoes I've been dealt. All right, so a lot of times we get caught up into our own heads and we forget that other people are dealing with things. So if you are in that energy of rushing and angry and stressed out and you may pop off at somebody else, remember, they may be going through something. So you have to be a little mindful of that this month. Well, all the time, but especially this month of April, Aquarius. This card, Goose, says, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. And this message comes from Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides, Oracle Cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Now, the irony of this is that by resting and conserving your energy, you can actually mobilize your internal resources for the next cycle of work and accomplishments that, mean so much more to you. Now, this world is fast paced. Okay. So like I said, there's a lot of cards indicating that you are rush, working hard. And this card is saying, hey, take the time to rest, because perhaps if you just pause for a minute, take some time for yourself, your spirit guides will download some information and say, hey, this is what you can do. And all of a sudden you have this idea and thought that changes the situation altogether. So take some resting. I want to say meditate, but a lot of people they're not really sure what that really means. But, for me, meditating is, heck, just sleeping, speaking to your guides, praying, whatever it is that you believe and whatever it is that helps you get grounded, the answers will come to you. You just have to seek them and believe they will come, and your month will be a little happier than what this reading is saying. Now, the Death card comes from Your Wisdom of Avalon Oracle Cards by Colette Baron Reed. And it does not mean what you think, okay? Death is just like the Death card in tarot. Something is coming to an end, okay? Perhaps this rushing energy. Perhaps if you stay in this energy, there might be a connection, there might be a job, there might be something is coming to an end. However, this is not a bad thing, because the next card you have, Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. Whatever this ending will be, it is something that was put on your road. It was supposed to happen. It is a lesson that you are supposed to embrace. Or it is a lesson that if you do not embrace, if you do not change with it, it's going to arise again in your life. So if this is a hard lesson that has been repeated to you over and over, it is time to let that go and surrender to your soul's path, because that just means that the universe has bigger plans for you. To be sad, to be rushy, to be frustrated, those are human emotions. But when we connect with our spiritual selves, in order to do that, you have to be grounded and happy. You have to look at things with compassion. You have to be open to what the future will bring and go along with the flow. Aquarius, April can turn around for you, but are you going to turn around for it? Thank you so much for coming to see me today, and I do hope the messages help you. I hope you have subscribed, because I would love to see you again. Take care, love.